Building the American railroad system didn't just facilitate travel, it restructured the entire nation. Expanding west opened the land for new ventures, and the new connections made between cities increased productivity and allowed for tourism and new leisure time activities. The interconnectivity of the railroad system turned America into a powerful and unified nation. Unfortunately, the manifest destiny spirit drove many tribes of Native Americans from their land in the process. The railroads were funded in two ways, through issuing stocks and bonds. The Civil War created a society that favored war bonds. Once the war ended, it left the nation hungry to invest, and they eagerly purchased new railroad bonds. Americans were also not the only people to invest in American railroads. Buying foreign debt was popular. The Dutch and the Germans in particular were excited to invest in the budding nation. Because the railroad mania began in the United Kingdom, many have begun to compare each nation's conduct for clues to best practices. English bonds were strictly regulated by governmental bodies, but were susceptible to collapse due to how highly leveraged the bond certificates were. It is thought that, because their bonds were sold at a discount, speculators bought more than they could handle, and they in fact could not keep up with demands for further funds. The derivative style of selling bonds caused an exaggerated upswing, as well as an exaggerated collapse. America, on the other hand, issued bonds backed by securities such as gold and mortgages. They lured investors in with high interest rates and then would restructure to lower them. All American bonds had a fixed maturity. Despite the way the actual financial tools worked, the true cause of the collapse was distrust in the banking system itself. It was believed that the American government and railroad companies were engaging in corruption of many sorts, especially engaging in money-making schemes at the investors' expense. The bank run caused the bubble to burst, but trains continue to be the veins that feed the nation, both literally and figuratively. Many reforms were also put into place to protect the railroad business from further corruption. And today, the rails that were put down by the early companies are a testament to securitization and financial innovation.